the future of that, but it was good to see when numbers come in. I think Lancashire were good opponents in that respect. Oh, what a lovely delivery that was, and it's a terrific take. Wow, that's a superb piece of bowling. There is actually a little bit perhaps going on.
The deep square leg and third man here for Ahmed. That one slashed that big thick outside edge and runs away for 4. First boundary of the day there for Essex and Matt Critchley.
We're hoping a pretty good crowd here, given the importance of the game and the weather.
Feet again there from Critchley, who whips that one away through the leg side. Could race away to the rope, it does. Beats the fielder out there at deep square leg, running around towards cow corner. And
he's playing well here, Matt Critchley. That's a lovely shot. Shot of a day so far for me. Just leaning into that and driving it as there's 4 fielders there.
Essex had none in the opening 3 games.
Yeah. And Critchley just looks like he's in a bit more form now, doesn't he? That's a nice...
Into Critchley. Whips that one away. He's first up there. Just 2 straight from Actor. And Critchley just helping himself with another boundary. Whipped. Really fine this time. Will race away for 4 as well. There it is again, and that was launched. First 6 of the day. Huge there by Critchley over the top of the pavilion. A massive 6.
prominence it deserves.
You're absolutely right, and you know, Remembrance Tide in November, you know,
a lovely shot there from Critchley.
Is specifically there to remember the fallen.
But seeing plenty of spin, that's a good appeal. I'm not surprised it's been given out because Critchley got into a bit of a tangle with that. Be interested to see the replay, but no doubt in the umpire's mind.
The first game against Durham goes and how Essex go generally. So that one's slower ball and just powered down the ground there. A lovely shot by Allison to get off the mark. Stages of the competition, I should say. That one's whipped with bottom hand out towards mid-wicket and races away for 4. Down the hill on this quick outfield.
Really gets in like a camphor later on. And the other fact, of course, is that Gloucestershire have got a pretty decent attack, and you wouldn't expect them to go for a lot of runs, but Westley's 50 for the reverse sweep. And that one was much more what was expected from the batter, which was a very interesting thought indeed. Here's Actor, or that's going down towards third man. That you would play, if you could play championship cricket in August. That's a nice little swivel shot. It's really well executed.
So from an ECB perspective, that one,
deft bit of placement. It's Knots. Knots can only get to 18 points.
That one could be gone. It is. Up in the air from Allison and a simple catch. Taylor continues round the wicket.
It's a good piece of placement by Westley. Very good shot, that, because could he get it a 9th today?
Aerial there from Benkenstein. Could be a catch. Yeah, gone.
Things quiet, but would he continue after this 7th over? Now that is a miscue, and that is the end.
That was pulled firmly by Westley. Could be 4 as 4. Lovely strike there from the captain.
Got the option of Daz Ahmed, who's fairly respectable early on, because he was not well or something like that.
Lovely shot there from Harmer. Pulls out the reverse and...
Oh, that's a good appeal. Yeah, that looked very confident, didn't it?
Cut away again and beats the diver Hammond. Could run away to the rope. Not quite going to have the legs. Oh, a misfield. Slight misfield there.
2 attempts and couldn't hang on. Definite edge. And that is a stunning piece of placement. That's pretty well placed. Albeit not with a huge number of runs, but that is going to be a pretty straightforward stumping. So just as we were singing his praises.
Big swing there from Snater. Could be a catching opportunity.
Yeah, he's enjoying that shot.
Hits high, down the ground, will be 6. Much more orthodox that time, but Harmer dispatches.
Surrey 41 not out against Leicestershire and 42 in the last game.
Huge from Harmer there, into the top tier of the Tom Pearce stand.
It's Taylor from the Graham Gooch end, and that's a nice stroke from Harmer, and it's parried over the boundary. Bit unfortunate for the fielder, placed well by Harmer, and it's been an excellent innings from him. And that one is straight back to the bowler. Nice return catch. Harmer tossing the ball, tossing the bat in his hands. He rotates the strike at the very least. And actually it was beneficial because it's a lovely shot by Bennett down the ground. And that's a good attempted pick-up shot, and it's gone enough. So well, maybe he didn't need to push those dot balls. That is really going to be useful. Now that one's flown away. He'll be lucky to survive here, and that's Essex all out.
That was flicked away nicely there by Bracey. Races away to the rope. Picks up the first boundary of the day to end the first over.
Any circumstances. Here's Jamie Porter. Bit uppish that from Bancroft, but he got away with it. 53 for Critchley. That's a nice shot. I'm sure he played one or two of those the other day. Perfect timing. And
Head start as much as anything else.
oh, it's a lovely piece of bowling. And Porter gets the wicket, the end of Bancroft for 7. And we were just saying there wasn't quite as much evident movement as there had been for Taylor early on. And a little bit of grip or turn causing a problem. That's firmly struck off the back foot, and nicely played.
Short again, hit firmer this time, and all the way for 6. Onto the pads again and beats the dive there at fine leg and runs away for 4.
Another over or two, one would have thought. That's a good drive. That is a very good shot indeed down the ground from Ollie Price. Chasing 329 at Grace Road against Worcestershire. Oh, that is so unlucky. That is so unlucky, but it might be the bit of luck that Essex need. It might just be. Absolutely staggering. That's all clipped away nicely. That'll go down to the boundary for 4. Ooh.
Slap down the ground, all the way for 6 there. Charlesworth again, up in the air. Not as much on it this time. And taken!
Against Hampshire. That's nicely swept by Hammond for 4.
But short of that time, and a thick outside edge. Could run away all the way to the rope. Bennett's chasing it but can't get there.
Oh, it's even more likely now. Lovely piece of bowling from Simon Harmer.
That one swept firmly there behind square. Runs away all the way to the ropes. That one's chipped up in the air. Could be another. Is another. Last game. That one's chipped down the ground. All the way for 6. A lovely strike there from Hammonds.
Because if they can get out of this, they can feel they can get out of anything.
That one just turns back sharply, but Hammond punches it off the back foot and floats it up from Bankside. Full toss. That one's dispatched over the leg side for 4 runs.
It's going to come back on from the Graham Gooch end. And I think that's a good approach from Van Buren back here. And it's what they have to do. But it's so odds against because of the nature of the pitch and the way that Essex are bowling.
Oh, and that one between bat and pad, an absolute ripper from Matt Critchley. Oh, that could be it. It is. What a delivery again by Matt Critchley. 2 in the over. Short and launched into the crowd. 6 runs. Huge hit there from Ahmed. Rhythm. Could be another one. It is.
Derbyshire.
That one is up in the air again. All the way up towards us. 6 runs. Huge strike there by a few overs.
Well, there's Harmer to finish the match. An attempted sweep by Ahmed. And Simon Harmer finishes with his second.